find strength in being vulnerable, and power in being kind, and freedom in a true sense of belonging, beginning with peace of mind. This essence innate, I will trust and create, coming straight from the soul. I will no longer wait. I am born to this earth, energy I exert. Light flows in these veins, take a seat. I'll explain, there's an energy inside of all beings. In our eyes, they are open, they're all seeing, knowing it all. See the truth from a lie. It's really all clear, there is no place to hide. Arms open wide, I'm hugging the sky. This light spirals into my crown. I can fly on a mountain so high, the mother divine. This vision so clear that no one could deny. We're tapping back in to harmony, friend. The love sinking in, and it's deeper than skin. We chose to be here, to move through the fear. Learn from the shadow, then teach it, my dear. Then teach it, my dear. Learn from the shadow. I can feel it coming from the inside.
I don't know, but the story goes, if you never slow down and you never go, there's a great big world just waiting to behold. But you're still lying around, and the days fly by like a cloudy sky, and you're glued to the TV, never blinking an eye. And the world will keep changing, time passing you by, but you're just waiting to die. So won't you come outside? There's a beautiful world just waiting for you. It might seem like it's all just a waste of time sometimes, but you gotta decide, are you really alive, or are you just waiting to die? Just waiting to die. once, well then I told you twice. You never win a gun battle if you're bringing a knife. And the truth, it doesn't hurt if it's spelled out right. But it's just too easy to give up the fight, to just place the blame, scream my name, point the crooked finger, it's all the same. It's just a dirty little game that we keep playing, full of dirty little lies and a dirty little brains. And it's hard to maintain when we're locked away. Time to open up the door and come out to play, because the sun's in the sky and it's a beautiful day. The world is wide open, hey, what do you say now? Won't you come outside? Well, there's a beautiful world and it's waiting for you. And I know it might seem like it's all just a waste of time sometimes, but you gotta decide. Are you really alive? Or are you just waiting to die? Won't you come outside? Well, there's a beautiful world and it's waiting for you. And I know it might seem like it's all just a waste of time sometimes, but you gotta decide. Are you really alive? Or are you just waiting to die? Just waiting to die. And I said, won't you come outside? There's a beautiful world and it's waiting for you. And I know it might seem like it's all just a waste of time sometimes, but you gotta decide. Are you really alive? Or are you just waiting to die? Waiting to die.
Well, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that you like the musical selection that I prepared before stream today. Looks so big. What's up, Jane? It's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hiya back. I think part of the problem is that this eyebrow was really just literally smaller than the other eyebrow. I think that that's the problem is I can't even them up because my eyebrows are not naturally even. So what I need to do, rather, I need to figure out how to accentuate the one and to minimize the other is probably the trick to it, but it'll come with practice. That's all. You know, I haven't been doing the makeups for very long, so I just don't have a lot of experience, and that's okay. I hope that everybody is well and having a good day today. The first thing that I want to start off with is that I may have to cut stream short. A friend of mine, their vehicle broke down somewhere in a town nearby me. So at some point, they're going to call me to go get them with my vehicle to pick up them and their vehicle and to tow them here to my place. So that'll happen at some point. Whenever I get a phone call, I'll answer that phone call and then probably just have to end stream. Oh, I need to make a Discord announcement. Portion of the paper and thought it was insightful. Oh, excellent. Yeah, good. It really is. And like I was saying on the stream, up anytime, I just got the message. I just got the message that they're ready for me to come pick them up. I figured that it wouldn't be long. I thought that maybe I would get more than a hello. I'm gonna stick around in a few minutes and go pick them up, but not immediately. I've started the stream. I've got Jane here that I'm having a conversation with. I'm not gonna just run right off, but I won't be sticking around to talk about the philosophical stuff that I planned to talk about today. We'll have to postpone that and move that to Friday. I still will be streaming on Friday. Maybe I'll try and stream tomorrow too, because I'm cutting this one short. But I wanted to say some stuff about this this paper that's like I was explaining the other day. It's not required ethics for an ethics course. It's not the kind of thing that in fact, I bet if you surveyed ethics courses across the United States, I would be willing to put money on that at least half of the ethics courses in the United States don't include any information about Ummo lobby at all. It would be something that doesn't even get brought up. And it's really a very widespread ideology. It's not like it's not a very well-known thing. It's central to many different cultural ways of life and involved with many different kinds of mythologies or religions, or with different groups. However we would want to classify those groups. It's kind of a widespread understanding, a pretty well-known ideology outside of the United States, right? Outside of quote-unquote Western academia. There's a lot. That's one of the things that I was hoping to talk about today. But so what I'm going to do today, since I've got everybody here, and I've already started the stream, is I'm going to say a few things about the streams coming up, that, the stream Fridays, and then I'm going to be off for a week. I'm going to be in Minnesota, so I won't be able to do streaming while I'm there, but the week after that I'll come back, and I think that at that point we're going to tackle some topics very seriously, very thoroughly, very analytically. I plan to have some outlines ready, and I'll put the outlines on the Discord so that you all have an idea of what we're going to be talking about in advance, and then you can go and collect sources or look up YouTube videos or look up other things about those topics and about those ideas, so that we can so that you can challenge me on some of those things and ask if I've heard of some of the philosophies, because in a lot of cases I haven't. We've talked about that. I spend so much time teaching decades old stuff that I really don't get to research a lot of the news. Fucking liberal universities, Jane says, suppressing knowledge. But it's true. You say that sarcastically, but it is literally a true thing. And one of the things that I want to talk about is the joke of academia. So here, let me just turn over to that was Useful Jenkins. That was the band that we were watching most recently before the stream, and it was You're a Marin. This is a song I'd never heard before today. That's an artist that I'm checking out because they're going to be playing at the festival that I'm going to be attending, so just wanted to know a song or two of them. I don't have time to just sit around and listen to music, so here I am. So some of the things that I want to talk about in the coming weeks. So this is going to be a good, probably going to.
The boomers inherited from what has been known as and come.
A question that we get a lot of.
We'll talk about introductions, introductory works. But we'll watch this video and talk about this more thoroughly. Oh, that's not what. Here's the thing. Oh, that's what it's over here in this other tab. Not even there. What the heck? Okay, so here we go. This would be a good place for getting started on some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about. We're going to talk about knowledge, and we want to begin with rigorous knowledge. So, science, right, is probably going to be the first place that we're going to dive into. And the videos, I recommend everything by Dr. Fatima. He's quite brilliant, very knowledgeable, and is also a very talented content creator. So all of these video essays are really very well put together, well organized. There's some humor in there that's kind of dry, but also obviously very funny. So I really appreciate their brand of humor. Anyway, is very similar to mine, and so this would be a very good place to start. Is either with the physicists who tried to debunk postmodernism. Well, let me share the link for Dr. Fatima so that everybody can get. I mean, I'm sure you all know how to search things on Google, but yes, this one's really good. Anarchist science is good science. This is probably one of my favorite videos that Dr. Fatima's put out. She's going to talk about Feyerabend and some of the other pioneers that I would consider to be pioneers in philosophy of science. And the other one that's really, really good is Telescopes and Other Colonial BS. This is also really just a fantastic, one of my favorite videos on YouTube, period. Really good content, really great information. And Dr. Fatima is going to talk about LandBack an awful lot in this one. And is going to have some really good, credible scientific pushbacks on how we understand knowledge in general. Then I think that what I'm going to do is after we tackle knowledge in a systematic way, systematic and analytic, and I'll talk about the distinction of those two things, and we'll talk about analytic philosophy an awful lot, I imagine, in our next stream on Friday. And then after we talk about the rigorous analytic stuff, we'll talk about meaning. Right, so it's one of those funny things that often philosophers have a tendency to get buried in the weeds, so to speak, when they're investigating something and they're doing lots of deep diving into some philosophy. Oftentimes they forget why. That they lose the story, they lose the point, they lose track of why it is that any of this knowledge matters in the first place. So lots of conversations about epistemology don't really have anything to do with meaning. So one of the things that I'll do is, we'll set up knowledge in science and how we come to know things systematically, and then we'll draw this idea over to meaning, because it turns out that facts do care about your feelings, Ben. This is a conversation that I've had on the stream before, and I cannot wait to rehash it again. Not that Ben Shapiro's ideas are intellectually solid, right? I'll do my best to steel man Ben Shapiro's ideas about knowledge and truth, but there's only so much that I can work with there. So, but we'll try to steel man Ben Shapiro as best as we can, and then we'll obviously overcome Ben Shapiro. It won't be that easy, or it won't be that difficult. Excuse me, it won't be that difficult at all. But overcoming him is not the point. Understanding the relationship between knowledge, that is that which we can verifiably know about the world in any kind of non-subjective sense, and then tying that into meaning. because it is, again, it is the case that facts care about your feelings. Biological facts do, mathematical facts do, all facts about the world actually care about your feelings. And we'll talk about what that means and why, and I think go from there. So because this is not going to be a very long stream, already at 23 minutes, yay! Even though 10 minutes of that is just music, but it's long enough that it will officially count as a stream that I've streamed, which is kind of a numbers thing that kind of matters. And I appreciate you all for showing up. I'm so sorry. I didn't even get a chance to make an announcement in the Discord. But that's not my Discord, but that's a funny Discord. Anyways, apparently I hadn't been in Discord for a while. I've got a bunch of, I missed a whole bunch of, anyways. I didn't realize that my Discord was closed. That happens. Oh. Check back on. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just muttering to myself, and this is not very entertaining for all of you, but thank you anyway for being here. Oh, the one last thing that I wanted to bring up is that I would like some help. If anybody knows some stuff about Firebot, I would like some help figuring out how to make a list of chatters. So as chatters put messages in chat, that it will populate onto a list. If I get raids or subscriptions or bits, that it also would make a list. And that way at the end of streams, I can I'll have something to go back and I can thank everybody for all of their contributions. At the end of last stream, I thanked Jane and Matt, but I forgot to thank Streetcath Love, who was lurking for much of the stream, and DJ Che, who was lurking for much of the stream. So I appreciate all of you, and I just want you all to know that that I appreciate you, and you know, try to help you feel that love a little bit. Because I really, really, really appreciate the heck out of all of you. Just anyways. So let me get out of here. So I can go pick up my friend who is sitting there waiting for me to come pick him up. We want to raid out? I mean, we've got 2 viewers. Good. I don't even know. I don't have anything up. I really have stuff going. Yeah, let's just raid into that chat real quick. Oh no, DJ Che is streaming. Let's go right into DJ Che right now. That'll be awesome. I never get to raid into them. All right. For those of you who have not been exposed to DJ Che, I've talked about them an awful lot. They are really very smart. They're clever. They're witty. They've got lots of good jokes. I also really appreciate their humor. And they just have a marvelous voice when it comes to narration or dictation. They just they're pretty awesome. And they're based, and there's a lot that you can learn from them. So we're going to raid into them. Thank you again, Jane. It's really great to see you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And please show up for Friday's stream. There's lots of stuff that I want to talk about, and I want it to be a conversation that we have, not just me dictating, but hey, let's talk about this kind of a thing. So but I love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day, and until the next time I see you,